Alright, things not to do when learning to ride a motorbike. So when you're starting off, you're still learning all the things you should do. And a lot of the videos say of what you should do. But there's also a lot of things you shouldn't do, which is quite scary because you always learn it the hard way. So I'd expect you know how to start off. Obviously made a video on that before, how to ride normally. But when people want to stop, normally they pull the clutch in and then keep giving it revs, and then it jumps, and then they like panic, or they'll crash, or they'll hit something, or they'll fall off. You know, it causes panic. So the best thing to do is not to pull in your front brake either, because you'll just slam down, you'll skid, you'll fall, whatever. The best thing to do is to drop the throttle completely. Don't take your hand off unless you're experienced, but that's not the point of this video. Completely, you know, forward as far as it goes, so that it's no throttle at all, and then let the clutch out and your engine brake should cut it. The next thing not to do is using front brake on corners. I can't do that. I'm not going to demonstrate what happens when you use front brake on corners, but I'm sure there's plenty of videos on TikTok and YouTube that will show you what happens if you use front brake on corners. Your front wheel will slip and you'll fall, and no one wants to do that, do they? So what you do want to do is use your back brake. You don't want to use your back brake going round the corner necessarily. You want to slow down before the corner and then speed up to go around it, but don't give it full revs, because there's a chance your back wheel will fall beneath you as well. I'm on a 50cc, so I don't really have to worry about that, but what you do have to worry about if you're on a bigger bike is your back wheel slipping beneath you. The other thing is not pulling in the clutch when you stop. It's not a bad thing, like it's not going to cause you any harm. If you're coming up to a traffic light, when the arrow is a red traffic light or a car, and you pull up to it, you let off the throttle and you ride in, put your foot down to brake, and your bike's stalled. You know, it's not the best thing to do. It can be a bit embarrassing if you're riding with someone, or it could hold up traffic, you know, because your bike will start in gear, but you sort of panic for a moment and it doesn't always feel the best to do. So you always want to let off the throttle, pull your clutch in, and if you want, find neutral, it can be annoying, and then your bike, put your back brake on and stop. And then when the traffic light turns amber, orange, whatever, into first, and away you go with traffic. And then you can carry on riding normal. Back brake on a corner, and away you go.